I don't know. I keep thinking, like, going back and forth with myself, like, what if I don't like my hair after I cut it? Like, what's gonna happen? What am I gonna do? Am I gonna freak out? Am I gonna relax it? Nah, that's not even a question. I'm not gonna relax it. And as I keep touching my hair, I'm thinking I don't want to do it. So this isn't big chop number 2. All I can say is that I did it. I'm proud of myself. I cut so much hair off. Watch. All this hair. Hey guys, today I have something a little different for you because I noticed that I haven't had any kind of like natural enthusiasm on my channel. I do a lot of tutorials and product reviews, but I never have done a video sharing my thoughts on you know, going natural or tips on how to go natural. I've just been, you know, just in the swing of things. So today I want to bring you something that I feel that I really need to bring to my channel. So I wanted to announce in this video also that I did do my big chop number 2, as you may have noticed, in January, and that was because I had a lot of damage that I didn't want to hang on to. I was just absolutely tired of dealing with the different textural differences, and what brought that about was I don't know if you remember that last year, March 2014, I did do the Shea Moisture, it was like a straightening treatment, and it wasn't to keep my hair straight. It was to temporarily like loosen my curls and revert back in a couple of weeks. Well, my hair never really reverted. It actually stayed that way, and I think it was because I did have previously bleached and colored hair. My hair was already processed, so I think that that product just, you know, my hair was just like, I had enough. So basically it just kind of fell limp and never went back to its normal state. So I decided to do a big chop number 2 because I was absolutely tired of dealing with the damage. I don't make a really good transitioner because, you know, I love my hair healthy, and that's what matters to me, is health over anything. Health over length is my motto. Like, I don't believe in hanging on to damage just because it's long or just because, you know, that's how I feel comfortable. No, I will adjust immediately as long as my hair is healthy. So yeah, I went ahead and did the big chop in January of 2015, which was 2 months ago. And I had been transitioning for about 9 months, because it'll make a year in March. 10 months. 9 or 10 months, something like that. Oh my God, I'm so horrible at math. But yeah, so I had been transitioning for about 9 to 10 months, and I was just like, you know what, I've had it. So I started cutting and cutting and cutting, and I was kind of nervous at one point. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I had been cutting away at my hair for quite some time, and I just kept measuring it and being so anal about it because I was like really worried about, you know, the outcome, because I've already done a big chop and my hair was actually way shorter than it is now. I had only transitioned for 4 months before, you know, on my big chop number 1. So I was like, why am I so worried about this? And one day I just was like, you know what? Chop, 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 chop. And instantly I felt relieved. I was like, I don't have to deal with this anymore. Like, I know that it sounds crazy and a lot of people don't think that, you know, it's a big deal. But to me, it's a huge deal. Like, it's like cutting loose ends, you know, like just things that you don't want to deal with. They say that when a woman cuts her hair, her life is about to change. She's about to change her life. And that's what I had in my mind at the time. I was like, you know what? It's time for a change. Something has to change, and I'm gonna start with my hair. I just want everything gone. So I felt relieved, and you know what? I don't regret doing it at all. I'm learning a lot more about my hair than I did for my first big chop because I was really new to being natural, and now I know what to expect. But I'm learning a lot, and I get to share it with you guys, so that's what matters to me. So I did want to give some tips and some pointers on how to go natural, or it's better to say not how to go natural, but some tips on going natural. I just want to give some tips on going natural for you guys that aren't natural already, and even for you guys who are natural and you want to enthuse somebody else to go natural. Here are some tips that I have. So first, number one, to me, you have to decide why you want to go natural. Like, is it because it's a trend, or you saw somebody else who has natural hair and you're like, oh, I want that hair? Or, is it because you saw somebody on YouTube, or because you want to fit in and everybody's going natural, or because you want thick, full, beautiful, curly hair? Why do you want to go natural? You have to decide for yourself why you're doing this or why you want to do this. Because at the end of the day, you have to deal with your hair. Nobody else has to deal with it. And you really need to figure out why you want to transition to such a big change in your life. And at the end of the day, do it for you. Don't let anybody discourage you on, oh, no, I don't think you should go natural because they might fire you at work, or your boyfriend might not like it, or your parents might have something to say. I mean, everybody's going to have their opinion on natural hair, but at the end of the day, you need to decide, hey, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do. So do it for yourself. So after you figure out that, you want to go natural for sure, you need to figure out whether or not you want to transition or big chop. Now, transitioning is basically, leaving your damaged or relaxed or processed, whatever it is, hair on your head, but you intend on going natural eventually, but you're not gonna go ahead and cut it all off. That's what transitioning is. I hope I made that clear. I already told you I'm not a good transitioner, so I really can't, enthuse you to transition, because my thought, the way I think, I'm like, just chop it off. Get it over with, chop it off, learn your hair, and learn to love your hair. I don't believe in holding on to those straight processed ends. That's just me, but people are different, and some people want to transition and go through that. Some people, have many different reasons why they want to transition instead of just going ahead and cutting their hair off. So to each his own. Some people go for years at a time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've seen it. I'm like, y'all are crazy. But you know what? They're strong. I can't do it. Props to them. That's them. I can't do it. But that's up to you. So if you want to transition and eventually chop, every month or every 2 months or every 3 months, just do a trim or cut a few inches off, you can go ahead and do that. There's many different ways to transition, but whatever it is, you intend to go natural. So you probably know what a big chop is. It's either shaving your head, growing your hair out for 2 to 3 months or until you see new growth, and then completely just chopping it all off. The amount of hair that you're going to cut off is a lot, or a little, whatever. Just know that it means that you're going to get it done right away, and you're not going to hang on to those damaged ends. So another tip that I have for you guys is to be patient. It's going to take time, and it's going to take a lot of practice and research in order for you to learn and to grow your hair. Hair takes time to grow. So I encourage you, to not give into the relaxer. Don't think, oh, this is getting hard, let me just go ahead and relax my hair. Don't do that, because you're in the middle of your journey. Don't ruin it by relaxing your hair or texturizing your hair or damaging your hair again. You've made it this far. Don't give up, because it's so worth the journey. I can't explain how much it's worth the journey. It's worth the stress. It's worth, buying product after product until you figure out what is for you. Don't stop. That's all I have to say. Like, if you've made the decision to transition, or if you made the decision to big chop, don't stop. That rhymed. Being patient is part of a journey. You have to be patient in order for things to grow and to take place, and to, anything quick doesn't last. Anything fast doesn't last. So, I mean, it's so worth Just taking your time and being patient and learning the process, just everything. It's like a science. You know, you have to study it to learn it. If you're really impatient and, you know, you can't take it anymore, you want it to grow so bad, oh my God, grow. That's how I was. So I can't point fingers. That's how I was at one time. But if you're really impatient, go ahead and take care of yourself, because, you know, hair growth starts from within. Be on a protein-rich diet, drink a ton of water, work out, detox, exercise, less stress. Those things will contribute positively to your natural hair journey. I mean, you want your hair to grow, of course, but do what's good for yourself inside in order to see what you want on the outside. So another tip that I have is really important, is to learn your hair. You know, there's a lot of reasons why people go natural, and, you know, they look at somebody else's texture, or they look at somebody else's length, and they're like, you know, that's why I want to be natural. But just take the time and learn your hair. Your hair may not be as loose of a curl as your neighbors, or it might not be as long as your neighbors, but you know what, at the end of the day, you know, you made this decision to go natural, so learn your hair and learn to love it, because it has so much to offer. Experiment with products and different styles, and don't be afraid to be a product junkie. Just don't go broke over it, but don't be afraid to experiment. Just do it. Like, I get a lot of questions on my YouTube like, oh my God, will this work on my hair? Or do you think it'll work on my hair? Try it. Just try it. It's fun. It's something that, you know, you get to learn. Even if it doesn't work on your hair, you're gonna know what doesn't work and what does work if you experiment. But if you don't, you'll never know. My last tip for you guys would be to have fun. It is such a relief and it's such a breeze to have natural hair, because I don't have to worry about the humidity getting into my hair, or, oh my God, I don't want to go swimming, I just relaxed my hair. You remember those days? You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about an umbrella. In fact, I don't even own one, okay? You don't have to worry about, you know, running to the salon or the store to buy a relaxer because you see a little bit of new growth and you're freaking out. No, you don't have to worry about that. Have fun and be natural. This is who you were intended to be. You were born with this hair, so it's meant for you, okay? I enthuse you to think hard about going natural, why you want to be natural, and making the decision, because it's life-changing. It's been life-changing for me. You'll see your hair grow. You'll see thickness you've never seen before. You'll see so much positivity out of just going natural. And you wouldn't think, oh my God, it's a life-changing experience. It's only hair. Like, people think like that, but once they do it, they're gonna have this mindset that I have. It's like, it was a big deal all along. So I enthuse you to go ahead and do that. That's a little exercise for you guys. And also in the comment section down below, let me know, you know, if you're natural, let me know why you went natural. Let me know why you went natural and what enthused you to go natural, or who enthused you to go natural. And if you're not natural yet and you're thinking about going natural, tell me why you're thinking about going natural. So that's it for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, comment, rate, share, and subscribe. See you in my next video, guys.